Hey everyone, welcome back. It's really good to have you here. Today we're doing something relaxing, simple, and powerful. We're learning English through stories. Slow stories, warm stories. Stories that help your brain understand English naturally.
Yes, so if you're walking, studying, cooking, or just relaxing, this episode is perfect for you. The best way to learn English is to listen with a calm mind. Let the language flow to you. No pressure, no stress.
Let's start with our first story. It's called The Wooden Key.
There was a boy named Leon who lived in a small village. One day, his grandfather gave him a wooden key. The key looked old and simple. Leon asked, "What does it open?"
His grandfather smiled and said, "It opens the door to learning, but you have to find the door yourself."
Leon didn't understand, but he kept the key. Every day, he looked around the village, searching for a door that the key could open. Weeks passed. Nothing.
One afternoon, Leon sat under a big tree and said, "Grandfather, this key doesn't open anything."
His grandfather sat beside him and said, "Leon, the key is not for a door outside. It's for a door inside your mind. When you carry the key, you remind yourself that learning is something only you can unlock."
I love that. Learning is an inside job. It begins with you.
Yes, and for every English learner listening, remember this. You already have the key. You just have to use it every day.
Repeat after me. I have the key to learning.
I open my mind to English.
I can grow every day.
Let's go into our next story. This one is called The Paper Boat.
A little girl named Hannah loved making paper boats. Whenever it rained, she would run outside and float the boats in the water streams near her house.
One day, her neighbor asked, "Why do you make so many boats? They disappear so fast."
Hannah smiled and said, "Yes, but for a moment, they float beautifully. And that moment makes me happy."
That's such a sweet mindset. Sometimes learning English feels like those paper boats. You learn a new word and maybe you forget it later. But for a moment, you used it. That moment matters.
Exactly. Every time you speak English, even if you make mistakes, you are improving. It doesn't have to last forever to be valuable.
Repeat after me. Every small moment helps me grow.
I learn even when I forget.
I keep going.
All right, here's another story. It's called The Yellow Backpack.
In a small city, a boy named Omar carried a yellow backpack everywhere. People thought it was heavy. They would ask him, "What's inside?"
But Omar always said, "Just my courage."
One day, his friend asked him what that meant. Omar opened the backpack, and inside there was only one small notebook.
Omar said, "Whenever I learn something difficult, I write it down in this notebook. When I feel nervous or scared, I open it and remember that I've already learned many difficult things."
That is so powerful. Imagine carrying your progress with you everywhere. English learners can do the same. Write down the words you learned, the sentences you said, the moments you felt proud.
Repeat after me. I carry my courage with me.
My progress is growing.
I keep learning with confidence.
Our next story is calm and beautiful. It's called The Midnight Bakery.
There was an old bakery that only opened at night. People would walk by and smell warm, fresh bread coming from a tiny window.
No one knew who worked there. One night, a young man named Rion stayed up late to find out. He saw an old woman inside, baking quietly while everyone slept.
Rian asked her, "Why do you bake at night?"
She said, "Because the world is quiet. And when the world is quiet, I can hear my heart speak."
Wow, that's peaceful. And it's so true for language learning. When your mind is quiet, when you relax, English comes to you more naturally.
Yes, sometimes you learn more by calming down instead of pushing hard.
Repeat after me. I learn best when I am calm.
My mind is open.
English is becoming easier for me.
Let's move into the next story. This one is called The Boy and the Window Light.
A boy named Arlo lived in a very small house. The house had only one window. Every morning, Arlo sat near the window and studied English. He didn't have much, but he had light, and that was enough.
One day, someone asked him, "Why do you always sit by this window?"
Arlo said, "Because the light reminds me that there is a big world out there, and English is my way to reach it."
That gives me chills. Many English learners study because they want a bigger future, new opportunities, more freedom.
Yes, English is not just a language, it's a bridge.
Repeat after me. English will take me to new places.
I deserve opportunities.
I am preparing for my future.
All right, here's another story. This one is called The Rainy Bus Stop.
A woman named Leela waited at a bus stop during heavy rain. She didn't have an umbrella. A stranger walked by, saw her, and quietly shared his umbrella with her.
They didn't talk much, they didn't even exchange names, but that small moment changed her whole day.
Sometimes kindness comes in small, quick moments, and sometimes learning comes in small, quick moments.
You don't need hours. You can learn English in moments. One story, one phrase, one shadowing exercise.
Repeat after me. Small steps help me grow.
I learn in small moments.
Every moment counts.
Let's go to another story. This one is called The Tree That Listened.
A girl named Mira would talk to a big mango tree every afternoon. She told the tree about her school day, her feelings, her dreams. The tree never answered, but it always listened. One day, her brother said, "Why do you talk to a tree? It can't speak."
Mira said, "It doesn't have to speak. I speak so I can hear myself."
That is the secret to speaking English. Speak, even if nobody answers, even if you're alone, even if you talk to yourself.
Yes, when you speak, you train your mouth. You train your confidence.
Repeat after me. I speak English, even when I am alone.
Speaking makes me stronger.
My voice is important.
Here comes another story. It's called The Path of Pebbles.
A man who felt lost in life visited a wise teacher. The teacher told him to walk through a forest and place one pebble on the ground every time he learned something new.
After 1 week, the man came back with a path of pebbles behind him. The teacher said, "Look, you are not lost. You are walking forward."
For English learners, every new word is a pebble. Every new sentence is a pebble. You are building your own path.
Repeat after me. I am moving forward.
My path is growing every day.
I am not lost.
Okay, let's move into another story. This one is called The Candle Shop.
A girl worked in a candle shop where each candle had a different scent. Her job was to light one candle every evening to test it.
One day, the shop owner told her something interesting. He said, "A candle burns slowly, but the room becomes brighter with every second."
That's how learning English works. Slow, but brighter every day.
Repeat after me. I am becoming brighter.
My English is improving.
I grow slowly but surely.
Let's tell another story. This one is called The River Whisper.
A young woman named Tara visited a quiet river when she felt stressed. The water made a soft whispering sound as it moved over the stones. One day, she realized something. The river never stops. It moves slowly, but it never stops. That became her reminder. Keep moving, even slowly.
For English learners, this is perfect. Move slowly, but don't stop. That's all you need.
Repeat after me. I will not stop.
I move forward in my own way.
I am growing little by little.
We have one more story for today. It's called The Sky After the Storm.
A boy named Danny hated rainy days. He felt sad and tired when the sky was dark. But one day, after a huge storm, he saw the sky turn bright and golden. The colors were beautiful. He realized that the storm helped create that beauty. Without the rain, the golden sky would never appear.
Learning is the same. Struggles make you stronger. Mistakes make you better. Confusion makes you clearer.
Repeat after me. My struggles help me grow.
My mistakes make me better.
I am becoming stronger every day.
And that brings us to the end of today's episode. You listened, you followed the stories, you repeated the sentences, you improved.
Thank you for being here with us. Your time, your dedication, your effort, it all matters.
And if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to like and subscribe. It helps us create more calm English podcasts for you.
This is Sophia.
And this is David.
And you've been listening to Learn English with Stories. See you in the next episode.